Do you have a vision statement for your life? Does it fit on one page? And do you use it on a regular basis to make decisions about your life? Let's have a conversation about how to create a useful vision statement. Now, I'm recording this video in a special place. I'm on the coast of California. Specifically, I'm in Carpinteria. If you can't tell behind me, the beautiful waves, it's an evening, the sun is setting. It's put me in sort of a contemplative mood. Everyone has a vision, whether or not they know it. The vision is the construct that they have of where they're headed with their life, but many people are using visions that were created by other people, or they're using visions that aren't really meaningful to them. The beautiful thing about a vision is you can make a conscious choice about where you're going to end up at the end. You can choose whether you're going to end up in New York or Miami on that long trip, but you have to take the time to map it out and to make a clear choice of where you're headed. I want to help you with some questions that you want to consider. Now, the best place to consider these questions, well, you might not be able to do it in a place like this, but find some place like this. Even if it's locking yourself in a closet, go someplace where your phone is turned off, no one's going to interrupt you, and you just have time to contemplate very important questions. For the first 5 minutes while you're in this location, don't write anything down. Don't do anything. For 5 minutes, just think. Trust me, do this, okay? And during this time, you're going to contemplate these 3 questions. What do I want to become? What do I want to do? And what do I want to have, specifically 5 years from now? We don't want to go out 10 years because that's going to make your expectations about your life unrealistic and not grounded in reality. So we want to push it just far, but not too far. 5 years from now. Get that in your mind. Now I'm going to give you some questions that you can contemplate. If you want, you can write these down and take it to your quiet place or watch the video, but then put the phone away, turn it off. Think about these questions. First of all, what do you want to become? What do you want people to feel when they interact with you? What do you want them to say about you after they're done talking with you? What sort of impact do you want to have with your family members and your friends? What sort of impact do you want to have in your community? Now let's move to what do you want to do? What do you see yourself doing with your time 5 years from now? Will you be in the same career that you are now? And if you're in the same career, at what level have you achieved success in your career? Also, what sort of places do you want to visit? Where do you want to go? What sort of adventures do you want to have with yourself or with other people? And finally, what do you want to have? What sort of home will you be living in? What sort of physical possessions do you want to have? Now let's go a bit deeper. What sort of relationship do you want to have with your friends and family members? What sort of feeling do you want to have about yourself and about your life? Now, after you've contemplated these questions for a little bit, and you can think of more if you want, after 5 minutes, then you can pull out a paper or wherever it is you want to take the notes and write it all down. That's what you're going to do. You're going to take all these little notes that you made and then convert it into a 1-page document with 3 sections: become, do, and have. Are you going to get it perfect? No. And in fact, you shouldn't try to get it perfect because you want to review this every year. It's amazing to me when I go back and look at the visions that I've created to see how much I've accomplished, and occasionally when I get off track, what I need to do to get back to that place of focus, of accomplishing what it is that I want with my life. So you're not going to get it perfect, but here's how you'll measure whether or not you were successful in creating this 1-page vision. The question is, does it motivate you? Does reading it inspire you? You don't need some guy standing on a stage to inspire you. You're already inspired. What we need to do is just unlock the motivation and the vision that you already have inside of you. By the way, if you're interested in seeing the courses that I'm filming on LinkedIn Learning and getting access to 10,000 plus courses, you can get 30 days free access by going to davecrenshaw.com/learn. I look forward to seeing what you came up with for your vision. In fact, if you want to, share in the comments below one thing, just one thing, that 5 years from now you want to be, do, or have. I look forward to seeing what you come up with. Beautiful here. It's amazing.